Hi, today we're going to be using the Franklin ball just to do some more leg releases, and join me. Taking a seat onto the floor, we're going to put the ball at the base of the ankle, hands are behind you. We're going to be bending into our support leg quite intensely, so if you've got any knee issues you may choose to walk yourself further forward. You'll see and get the picture as we move along. So at the back of the ankle joint, flex your foot so your toes are to the ceiling, and then you're just going to slide yourself towards the back of the knee and then towards the ankle again. So I like to do at least 5 of these in a row, just applying pressure down the central line of the calf. And 2 more. And then the movement is continuing the same, but you're just going to roll your foot out to the side. So you're going to turn out from the top of your hip, your toes are looking away, and you're still moving up and down the back of the leg. So remembering that we've got lots of muscles in our legs, and this is just helping to free it up. Now you're going to turn your foot inward and do the same motion. So each time we change the orientation of your leg, you're going to start to find different muscles. Now, believe it or not, most of your foot muscles are actually attached right up here along your lower leg. And then last one, and then bringing yourself down. Take the ball and place it behind the back of your knee joint, and then all you're going to do is press down on the ball so that your foot lifts away from the mat, and then releasing that. So when you're at the start, your thigh should feel quite jiggly, there's no muscle tension on it. And then as you press down, that's when that muscle is going to engage around your thigh, and then relax. So it's really important to be sure to relax each time you come down, because we want to train the body to not always be on tension. There are times when the muscles do not need to be working. And then we're going to take the ball and you place it right at the base of your thigh to where you're sitting, and then slide your leg out and away. Now we're trying to get onto the attachment site, which is on your sit bone of your hamstrings. So we just slide a little forward, and then you're going to do a left and right motion. So your pelvis is rolling to side, and then just getting that cross fiber technique around the back line there. And then taking a seat away from that. Straightening the legs out, I always find, is such a great time to realize how, once we've done a release just of that simple movement, one leg is now longer than the other and a lot more free in the movements of pointing and flexing. Even in sitting, you might find that you're sitting a little more grounded onto the side that you worked. So once we've done the noticing, it's time to switch sides and repeat. So we're going to start again at the base of the ankle, holding on behind you, working your way up to your knee and back down again. So of course this is releasing for your leg, but there's quite a bit of upper body strength going on, holding your bottom just off of the floor. So as you're doing this, just be careful of how you're holding your body, so you don't want to round your body in. Let's turn that foot out and slide up the edge of the leg. And I sometimes find that I get a little breathless doing this and talking, so all good, all in the name of making us feel better. Turn your toes in and up the inside line of the leg now. So the leg is still looking straight out in front of me. I haven't moved the leg left or right. I've just spun it inside of the top of the hip joint. And you may become aware that one portion of your leg is a little more requiring of some release, and that's totally normal. So placing the ball again just at the base of the knee, and then pushing down, actively working your thigh muscle, and then releasing. So building strength in your thigh muscle this way is going to help support your knee. Sometimes when we have a niggly knee, these are great exercises just to get that balance correct of where our alignment is of our kneecap and the relationship of the upper and lower leg. And then one more time. And then we're going to move it to the base of the sit bone. So you just slide it in. You're not sitting on top of it as such. You slide the leg out. And then we're going to lift the pelvis as we roll to the left and the right. So because there's quite a lot of nerve attachment here and muscle attachment, it can sometimes feel like a little zing in the area, and that's normal. If it's more than a zing, then stop doing that motion. And then taking a seat. And this time, as you straighten the two legs out, in the ideal world, you'll be back to balanced, which means you'll be seated really comfortably, your legs will be back to a similar length, and you've got good mobility through the two sides. So that's our little leg series. I hope you enjoy it and you get to use it whenever you want.